heavy. That's the car loaded, and I've got to say those two big IKEA bags have made it possible. I think that's it. Now all that's left to do is go meet up with the other guys and offload this stuff if they've got enough room in their car, and then we can get on our way. Big massive jump from Bournemouth to Loch Lomond up in Scotland, one of the viewpoints. Yeah, it's been a long drive all the way up to here, but we're here. I had to stop and get some diving boots from Decathlon because I left my boots drying at home. So anyway, we're here. Check that out. Loch Lomond. Stunning place, absolutely stunning. We stayed in Glasgow at Travelodge, and now we're moving up to Fort William to our campsite where we'll be pitching our tents, camping out by the sea to start with, and then moving on to our first set of locks, and then having a bit of a portage around that, and then we'll spend the day on a canal. So I'll update you when we get there. Here we are, campsite just outside Fort William, and this is the night before the big trip, and the trip starts pretty much up there on the left, and this is a loch that the water is flowing back into from the sea. And it's just going up there. You can see it's quite strong on the opposite bank, and then on this side it's sort of going the opposite way. Yeah, interesting. Out down the bottom, we're standing down there, you can just about see Ben Nevis in this little gap here. Yeah, such a stunning feature in this landscape, and we were thinking about testing our boats in the water just down here, and I would have thought that would have been a nice little photo, looking down the deck of the boat and then Fort William and Ben Nevis in the background. Nice photo. Just a thought now, not going to happen. I think we're just going to take all our gear up to the first lock at Neptune staircase, and we're just going to load the boat up at the top and get on. Our first day is expected to be on the canal, and then yeah, see what happens from there, where we choose the first camp, whether it be on the loch or at the end of the canal before it gets to the loch. And yeah, I'll update you then, or maybe in the morning. All right, cheerio. There's not much video footage for the first couple of days. It did rain quite a bit, and we did delay starting. We learned something very quickly on this trip. No matter what time we got up, how hard we tried, we always set off at 11. We had so much gear to pack up, and we had to get ourselves ready and the boats ready again. We've actually done all right tonight. We pitched our tents up in this little gap here at the top of the locks. We're allowed to camp there, and we've got some lovely facilities there. Believe it or not, it's got washing machines, bits like that, shower, toilet. I'd say we're cheating a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. This is day one of the Great Glen Way. I've got the map with me for day one. Today we dropped in at Banavi and we paddled all the way up to GAIRLOCHY, just the start of LOCHY. And yeah, it's quite a bit of a paddle. I believe it was about, we'd covered 11.63 kilometres in 2 hours 57 minutes. So yeah, I think that's quite a good effort for our first day. What we've come to realise is that the portages are a bit of a slog. So you have to walk something like anywhere up to almost 1,000 metres with a heavy loaded boat. And we discovered tomorrow that we've got a bit of a slope down into the water because we don't want to empty our boats and go over the loch. So we're going to slide it down the bank and see if we can get out that way. We have checked the weather forecast. We think we're going to have a bit of rain in the morning. From about 6 AM it's going to be all day, maybe drizzle. We're just going to play it by ear tomorrow, see if we can just push on. We need to get some miles under our belt. Hopefully we can get right the way across LOCHY and get us up to the top lock before we do the next section, which is OICH. So yeah, I'll see you at some point tomorrow. I'm going to call it a day today.
Technique.
When we paddled out to the middle of LOCHY, the waves started to pick up a little bit and the wind was howling right down the middle of the loch. It made it very challenging for kayaking as it was trying to turn the boat around, and the wash was washing across the rear decks of the boat. We made many stops in sheltered areas on the southern side of the loch. You don't see much video footage for Loch OICH campsite. It did rain and we were knackered and we just wanted to pitch our tents, eat our dinners and hit the sack. We were just tired.
saying to me, roll, you should have said, stand up. I got your boat.
Put your foot on the other side, can you? So, anyway, that's all that happens. What we need now is this. As we arrive at GAIRLOCHY lock, it becomes very apparent that the gates are being replaced and this lock is closed. So that would explain why we've not been seeing many boats along the canal at all. It's almost like this canal has been exclusively closed just for us to paddle along, which has made it very peaceful. We have no idea how busy this would be on a normal day. This is quite a tough portage, as we had to cross a bridge that dipped down low into the water like pontoons, and then we had to climb up the other side and then lower the boats back into the water again on the steep banks, and then we made our way on to GAIRLOCHY, which had already been upgraded. I think ending the video here at Port Augustus is a good halfway point. So if you haven't already, give me a like and subscribe. Goes a long way. And hit my notification bell if you want to be notified when the next video is released. I'll see you on Loch Ness, which is our next part of our challenge. Until next time, bye for now.